Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk a little bit more about spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom, or the spiritual path. Sometimes it's called the hidden path. Why? Because it is almost to say like an extra path. It is your soul path. Why it is hidden? Well, because it is hidden. It's the easy answer, but I would like to go a little bit deeper into the subject so we can understand it a little bit more. The hidden path is hidden for a reason, or for more reasons. It's almost to say we are not meant to know everything at once. Everything is revealed step by step, or at a certain time, with a certain meaning, for a certain purpose, and so on and so forth. And I think a big question for many of us is always like what I'm supposed to do. It happened to me too often. I ask God, please God, guide me. I don't know what's the next step. Where should I go? What should I do? There's a moment of confusion, or not necessarily confusion, but one is searching answers, one is searching for guidance, because you are actually, what's happening is you're searching for your hidden path, and I think it's quite an important step, and it is a certain level that one can be proud of, if one has arrived at that level, to ask that, to say, well, almost like a part of our lives. We do the things that are necessary for us to do, or given us to do, or we think that we should do, and so on and so forth. But then comes a point where there's need of a higher altitude, or a higher level, or a higher understanding. So then it's the question of the hidden path, which is going to be revealed to us. The hidden path means the work and the meaning, and the purpose that God has given you for this lifetime, or that you have chosen. So it is the part that the part of your life, or the path that is going to give you most success, because that's the path that you are best at. That's the path that you're going to go and find the things that are going to fit as a glove, on your hand. It's the one that has been created specially for you. And I don't think many people go on their purpose path or hidden path. First, because it's hidden, many don't know about it. Others, choose to do many things in life. Live life accordingly to a certain system, or a certain expectation of them from family, from society, or simply they don't know, or they choose something else, and they think they have some certain success there, and or they simply don't know. There is a connection to the spiritual as well for the hidden path, that the question can be already answered. So the hidden path is a spiritual path, and those moments in your past, before reaching your hidden path or spiritual path, have their meaning and purpose as well, because they have brought you to your real path in life, and I find it very interesting when one looks at their own biography. When you go into the past, things make more sense to you, how things happen. I did that a few times, and I was always in awe. I was impressed how God arranges everything. Even the place you were born, the country, the religion, the things that you have studied, the family you're born in, everything is connected to make you reach that goal, reach that point, reach that gate, And the hidden path does start with the gate. The gate is like a door, in that meaning. We always speak with symbols in the spiritual part of understanding things, because that's the way we have to almost like understand easier or better. So I'm not speaking about a normal apartment door. I'm speaking about a spiritual door, no, in the meaning of like exercise, a mind symbol. And the hidden door or the hidden path, no, we say, well, it starts with the door, and that door, why is there? That door is there because it is your decision. God always gives a decision, free will, if you want or not to continue, no? So there's never forced. God never forces no one to do anything. There's always God gave us free will, gave us sovereignty, and God has a lot of trust and faith in us as well, no? And tremendous love. So God knows when we are ready, God knows when we are prepared, God knows when it's at the right time, and so on and so forth. That's why I was talking in the other video about the different symbols and the unnecessary need to rush, to push, to be aggressive, to fluster, to get stressed, and so on and so forth. Even if, of course, we are all humans and we all go through those emotions, I'm just saying that the spiritual path in general clears all that out, no? Because once you reach that door, once you reach that path, it's almost like all that luggage that one carries is left there, and you are able to enter through the door, no? And once you enter through the door, it's almost like a big light, a big sun, because that's the place that you are welcome. That's the place that you are celebrated. That's the place that you feel absolutely in your heart, in your soul. That's the correct path. Now you feel it, and what happens is that the soul path, no, it can be different things, not only one thing that one can do. No, when I'm speaking about the profession or career or the work that you're going to do in your life, that's very much speaks about the hidden path, or your north node, they call it in astrology, the north star. No, it's like the when you have learned all your karmic lessons, or you have grown from the karmic cycle or karmic lessons, you are able to move freely towards your north node or your soul path, no? And sometimes it's connected to a number. It's everything in the esoteric or hermeticism. It's always connected to the symbols, numbers, even colors, or different geometrical forms, no? But the idea is that the soul path or your north node path is the path that makes God very happy, because that's the path that you were supposed to reach, and that's the path that that will going to give you the work that God has placed for you for this world, for you to create in this world, which is very, very important to God and important to you as well. So all before has been a preparation, and now finally it's like a moment of graduation. You finally made it, so to say. Not that there was no danger to not make it, but there's a moment of pride, of happiness, no? It's like, okay, now I found the key, and now I can unlock the door, no? And now I can do exactly what I always wanted to do. It's almost like a feeling of finally now there's the green light, and I can move freely. And the path is very much connecting others too, which are on your soul path as well, other people, no? So in work, you're going to connect people, you're going to help them, no? And you are going to be able, through them as well, they're going to help you as well, no? To develop yourself, to have the success you want, to move further, to reach more people, to things are like, it's like a tree that it starts to grow and has more branches, and finally starts to have leaves, and it starts to have fruit, and it starts, this is like the symbol or the meaning I can give you for the image for you to understand. And even on the soul path, there's exactly as the tree, there is the time before it was like the creation of the root, no, of your experiences, of your lessons, things you had to learn, things you had to finish. Sometimes we have to finish things even from other lifetimes, and so on and so forth. It's almost like exam after exam after exam after exam after exam, no? And then slowly you reach that point where the tree is already grown, and then there's a time, how you say, even then there's a time for pause, and it's a time for the fruits of your labor. No, there's not to say once you enter the hidden path or the soul path, everything is going to accelerate and always going to be on a high movement. Don't fall in that trap, because success doesn't mean that, oh, now I can go full speed and you live life in all these branches and then you go far away from yourself. You don't do that. That's not, you always, always keep always very, very grounded. But the symbol of the tree means, well, there is a moment when but there's a moment when the fruit is ripe. No, it takes time as well. So there is no rush in that, no. And things actually, when you're on your soul path, should happen very easily, comfortable, and almost like it's almost like you are able to see this highway, no, that you are moving. You are able to see it more clearly. Things, are just you're able to understand things easier. You're able to have the success easier, and so on and so forth. Not to say that every success path is your soul path. No, many people maybe choose a different path and have a lot of success, but that's not their soul path. No, it's almost like sometimes they miss the exit. So to reach the soul path, one needs spiritual wisdom, spiritual truth, connection to God, preparation, a certain understanding of many different elements of the spiritual part of spiritual path, because it is a spiritual path. No, that means that it is not about success. It is not about the material success necessarily. No. It is more about fulfilling your own desires, fulfilling your happiness, fulfilling others, helping others. It is simply the thing that you were supposed to do in this lifetime, in this moment. The reason why you came here, your mission, your purpose, your best qualities, where everything is like your best qualities are being brought forth to light. So to keep always safe and clean and as you're on the spiritual path, always check in with God, always have God in mind, never go astray. I think many people have success or have a lot of money and then they forget everything, where they came from, they forgot God, they forgot, and that's very sad. So especially in those moments, when God gives you, then please be humble, be grateful, help others, be always with God inside you, and don't get lost in too much. Everything that is too much is not good. Don't get lost in gluttony, feeling better than others, spending money on a lot of I say it's not to say that God will be happy for you to enjoy your success, but always keep humble, always keep yourself to yourself, So the soul path, I think, comes a moment in our lives where we discover it, and some discover it earlier, some discover it later. Not to say that they did a better work. It simply is the way it was supposed to happen. There's, for example, if somebody discovers their soul path at the age of 40, it means actually that before they did a lot of work. They had to resolve a lot of contracts, maybe karmic contracts from other past lives, but that shows they did a very, very good job, and that they're able in their middle life with 40, to find their soul path. Like, finally, now I'm free. Now I can work on my soul mission, more like fully. One works always on their soul mission, but then is the point of, yes, now I can go fully on my soul path. In the moment before you go on your soul path, things will change for you, in the meaning that people you might have known in the past, or people you were friends with, and so on, you will lose those relationships, which is not a bad thing. It's just sometimes when you evolve, especially spiritually, you branch in a different direction, and other people go in or remain or do other things, and we cannot move otherwise. Sometimes it's necessarily, and it's positive, because maybe one recognizes, well, those friendships were not really friends, or maybe it was then there, but it was more like on an interest type of friendship, And I know a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on friendships and have a lot of friends. I think it's quite an egoistic way to say, well, he's my friend, she's my friend. Of course, we all have friends, people who resonate, but there's not this big distinguish between I like you, but I don't like the others. I don't think focus should be so much on friends in general. I think the focus should be always on you, on your relationship to God. I think God is a good friend, and the people you have around you should be people that you really love and trust, and people who will never disappoint you and will never leave you in difficulty. If you had a friend that was not there for you when you needed them, that's not a friend. So the spiritual path teaches you too as well things, reality. So I don't think there is a loss to lose a friend who was never a friend. It's just the reality hit. You mature yourself. Congratulations. Because the time we put in others, if it's not honored, we should not put it. It's a loss of time. It takes us away from our path. Actually, it is a karmic relationship. If one understands it, they do. If not, it's fine. But it is, as I said, a lot of relationships we have in our younger time mostly are karmic, and it is almost to say not consciously made by them. Maybe they don't even understand what they're doing, but it is a purpose to take you away actually from your path, or for you not to reach that in the time that you should reach it. I think God created for us the person that we should be with. If you're a woman, a man. If you're a man and a woman, that is your divine partner that God gave you for this lifetime, and that should be your best friend. And I don't think you should have other people around. I think there's a very beautiful feeling. You have your partner, you have your family, and if you have brothers or sisters, they are your friends, and the circle should be tight like that. Why I say that? Because most of friends in that meaning are people who are not happy for you, can be envious, can be jealous, can put things in your head that makes you question things, not feel good about yourself. It's very karmic. So you should not lose time on that, or believe in that fairy tale. Well, at least it's my opinion, my advice. But in general, it is a sign when that happens, is that you're getting closer to your soul path. Now you clean yourself, you clear yourself from these energies, and then the right things can come in for you. Your divine partner, your divine path, your children, the things that you really want in this lifetime. So friends most of the time is a distraction. It is probably absolutely fine. You go out, you speak with people, they're all, you're friends with everyone. It's nice. Friends, you're friendly. But I don't think you should have a friend to tell them your most intimate thoughts, and they want to know everything about your life. This is absolutely karmic. It's an interference. It takes you away from your path, no? Especially because friends, they always want to know your intimate relationship details, and I think it's very rude, and it's not spiritual at all. It is very disturbing. Questions, believe me, are made to sound like I just want to know because I want you to feel well, but it is coming from envy, jealousy, or just want to know what you're up, what you're doing. Sometimes they compare themselves to you. It's really energy that you don't want to have in your life, and can disrupt even your relationship with your divine partner, no? So if you are with your divine partner, you should not have, if you are a woman, you should not have male friends, absolutely not. The same for the men, no? Of course, you have people you work with, of course, you are allowed to meet other, for work, or, but keep yourself, especially your private life, always to yourself. It's no one's business what you are doing and what you're doing with your partner, what you're talking with your partner, what is your plan for the future. And this is exactly what the friends want to know, no? So I hope you understand what I'm meaning. Of course, it's nice to be friendly, and you should be nice to everyone, but don't fall in the trap of friendly, we are friends, let's hug, let me tell you all my secrets, and for what, no? This too is important lessons too for people who have success. They will tell you exactly the same thing. Especially when you start to have that success, no, you will be able to see it more clearly that they are not there for your best interest. They are going to feel envy, jealousy, and those are all very negative emotions. They are not emotions that come from love or true love, no. So another thing I would like to talk about is unconditional love, the way love should be. Love should be unconditional. The love you have for your family, or the love you have for your partner especially, your partner should always come first, even if you have children, even first. There are of course some things, for example, the mother of your partner and the father are extremely important. They always should be respected, but the relationship you have with your partner should be between you both, and you should be for them most important, and they should be for you, the other way around, no? I think that's a beautiful way, and it should be kept private. Your relationship should not be shared. So I know nowadays everyone shares their love life and every detail of their life, even children, on social media. I think that's extremely poor spiritual, or anyway, how to want to call it, absolutely poor judgment. Because especially when it comes to children, you should never show your child in the media or used as a prop, or just it's not safe, it's not proper, it should not be done. Or even private things that you do with your partner, this is all things should be absolutely private between you and your person. That's how God intended. And there are many things, that one speaks about the hidden path, or your north node. I think it's a very beautiful place to be and to discover for yourself. And most of the time it is connected to as well with your divine partner. In the moment your divine partner comes in your life, your divine path is very close, because it's all connected, as I said. It's not to say that you and your partner is going to have, maybe, but most of the times not, the same career or the same interest. No, could be quite different or similar, but you work on this subject and your partner could work on that. But there is some similarity, and there is the same path for you both, in that direction. As I said, this is all God creation, how God intended it for your life, So when you see these signs in your life, know that you are approaching, or you are already at the door, the symbolic door I was talking before, that opens you to your North Node, to your purpose, to your hidden path, which was hidden before but not anymore. And that's the part to say the best part of your life is going to start, because that's the reward, that's the path that you're going to enjoy living. You're going to have success or money, because things are going to work well. You're going to have your children, you're going to have different things that different for everyone, that they have worked on, and it was meant for you to have. This is something that was meant for you to have, and it is something that it is from God, and I think it's beautiful to know, even if you're not there yet, that this is going to come, because I think many people lose hope before. It's like, I've taken so many years, I don't know what should I do, I studied this didn't work, this didn't work, but know that hidden path is there, and if you need any type of help, always ask God. Please, God, show me the way, guide me towards my mission, towards my purpose. Align me, please, God, to that path, and God knows that that's what's supposed to happen, and it is going to come. So it's helpful for you to know, it's helpful for you to pray for it, it's helpful for you to imagine it, because it's going to help you bring it even faster, even better towards you in the moment you are aware of it. Awareness it's a big part. That's why knowledge is so important, because it makes you aware where you are in life, what's happening in your life, which direction you should go, what type of guidance you need, and so on and so forth. Of course, I could speak even more about this subject, but I don't want to confuse anyone. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for listening. Wish you all the best. I hope this was helpful. God bless. All the best to you. Bye.